anything is possible. And as I said, if you're watching this, that means a self-starter like me, a guy from not a very educated background can make things happen.
What a clear difference 3 years can make. So what you're looking at right now is a video that I shot 3 years ago. I had no idea what I was doing and if I will at all be able to achieve any of my goals. I want to go through this video right now and react to everything I said. It's a kind of a time capsule. So let's go for it. I'm gonna start from here.
Hey guys, welcome. I've got something that I wanted to share with you. I decided to make this video a long time ago, about 2-3 years ago, depending on what year you're watching this right now.
So I made this video 3 years ago. When I filmed it, I was pretty sure that there will be some kind of major event that will happen and I will be proud to share it with people, but also a lot of people would be tempted to say that I was lucky. By then, by the way, I had a job. I was working in a restaurant as a waiter.
And I wanted to make it in a way of documenting something important. So as you're watching this, probably you are seeing something important happened. I've achieved a specific goal that I had in mind for a long time. And
that specific goal is moving into my flat, because I used to share accommodation with other people before. Honest, humble, small accommodation that costed very low amount of money, but it was also, I had to share flat with other people. So one of the first major successes for me is moving into my own flat and then making it into a little studio where I could be doing work, my home office, and also shooting videos to upload for YouTube or meet clients. Basically have my own little corner of the world.
And I wanted to have a video proof of how I was doing at the beginning of everything, how I documented where I've started. So we are in my little room right now.
Notice how many times I say when I'm recording myself. I actually do this now.
That I'm using to work from and live. And if I just turn my camera a little bit, you will see.
So first of all, I'm just gonna scroll back a tiny bit here. This room is pretty much empty. There was nothing in that room apart from a couple of things. The necessities a single guy would use, and that's it.
See what I'm working with.
When I saw this video for the first time, what struck me was that when I paused it and I started reading those goals, 80% of that stuff became a reality. I was very committed to making them come true, and also I was motivated and I was working really hard, and I wasn't really doing anything else apart from that, really. That was my main focus. One of the first ones would be to present at the conference. So I actually had a long time dream to be presenting on a stage. About 2 months from that, I spoke to 100 people at a conference. It said here that I'm supposed to do 3 podcast episodes. I've done more than that. Since then, I kind of gave up on the idea, but tick the box. I was supposed to set up Custom Flavour social media and a website, limited company, register a limited company. I did all that. That's just technicalities, but At that moment, even registering a limited company was a dream or a goal for a restaurant employee. Rent a hot desk with virtual address, all done. I've done it. There was things like buying a MacBook. Since I was a little boy, I had an access to a very slow and old, very bad computer, and I was growing up with it, dreaming about having a Mac. Having a Macintosh computer was unattainable. One of the goals is to not have to have a job. I've been running my company for almost 2 years now, and I don't have to have a job. That's one goal that came true. That is really significant for me. I want to have 5 employees. I don't have 5 employees yet, but I've got my first one already. That's Aalyn, that's you, Aalyn, who's going to edit this video. That's something that scared me a long time ago, and I thought I don't have what it takes to be a boss, an employer. And even though that goal haven't been achieved yet, I feel pretty good about this, because despite the fact that there's still a long way to do that, we're heading in a good direction. It says here that I make 10,000 per month in terms of income. I don't. And that's probably going to take some time before I will be able to do that.
I've got a set of specific goals that I put myself for next coming months. I've got a list of things that I've promised myself that I'm gonna do.
So if you see at the bottom, there's a drawing there. I watched a TED Talk which spoke about drawing your own future. I'm a little bit embarrassed about my drawing skills here, but I drew myself in a blue suit, traveling around the world, suitcase, a desk with a MacBook. That was kind of like what I thought a successful man would be. So that's what I did. It's not the most beautiful and not the most proudest drawing I've ever done, but it seemed to work. That's the visualization for you right there.
And that's what was my little office here, and that's what I've been doing in order to achieve what I've done so far.
It's important to feel grateful for things and giving yourself a pat on the back if you achieve anything. As you can see there, I had a list of things that I'm grateful for, just regular small little things that I'm grateful for daily. And yeah, those are important.
And it proves to you that anything is possible. And as I said, if you're watching this, that means a self-starter like me, a guy from not a very educated background can make things happen.
I come from a working class background. We don't really have much. I had to pretty much learn everything by myself. Things are starting to happen. It's not all down to me. There are many people involved. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do now. It's possible. That's all I wanted to say, that it's possible to do things. If you put your mind to it, and if you write it down, make it clear to yourself where you're going, aim high. If you aim to the sky, if you aim to the stars, you might hit the moon. I will speak to you again quite soon, but for now, all I just want to say, keep going.